Former police officer Aaron Parmer was on the scene that day, and in memory of the 22 who died, Aaron has completed 22 10-kilometre races, one for every single one of the victims. What an amazing thing to do.
Yeah, it's been my personal tribute, so...
Yeah, it's absolutely remarkable. I would imagine yesterday, for all sorts of reasons, it's in Manchester, you know, Safi's family are there. It's the last one.
Yeah.
It must have been a bit overwhelming, I would have thought.
Yeah, I've probably not processed it properly yet. It was just a blur yesterday, you know, there was so much going on emotionally. And at the time, you know, again, we were all sort of consumed in it, and for months after, we didn't really get much time to process what was going on. And I got quite a good bond with one of the families that I worked with, and sort of kept in touch with them ever since. And just seeing that they're still, you know, really struggling with it, it sort of struck a chord with me, and I wanted to do something to remember them by, if you like. So
every one of these races you did in honour of someone who was murdered?
Yeah.
Remarkable, absolutely remarkable. I know how much they really appreciate it, and I know how close you've got. And we've got a little message. This is from, I know you didn't know about this, but this is from some of the families. Have a wee look.
Hi, Aaron. You're such an amazing man. Thank you for doing the 4th run for Olivia. Steve and I are just honoured to have you as a friend.
We all love you, and we can't be more proud of what you have done for us to keep our 22 Angels memories alive. We'll love you to the moon and back, Bonnie lad, and thank you for everything you've done for us.
Congratulations, Aaron, on completing your 22 runs for the 22 Angels.
Especially the 2 runs that you did for Chloe and Liam, Aaron.
We're really, really proud of you, from your South Shields family.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And that's just a small section of the people that you've helped, because when something like this happens, you can't make any sense of it, of course you can't. And I guess all you can do is try and do a little bit of good. Yeah,
and you know, there was so much of that came out at the time. The support from the people in Manchester was unreal, something that I'd never seen before, you know.
Now, you're a fire officer. Why did you decide to change careers?
That was June's fault.
Was it?
Yeah.
We just saw it.
I'd always wanted to be a firefighter. It was like the childhood career dream, if you like.
Right.
I ended up going into the police, and then obviously through speaking to June one night when I was working with them, she sort of just made me see that, you know, life's too short and that I should follow my dream, and she made me promise that I'd apply, and here we are.
And here you are, and look at all of those medals.
Yes.
So many medals, look at them all.
22 medals.
You couldn't be wearing them, you'd be weighed down.
No,
that is absolutely remarkable. And I know as well you ran for Ailey from Barra, and some of her family were there as well, weren't they? Which, again, a lot of her family were there cheering you on. And that's what's happened with all of the races. And also it gives people something to focus on as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Positive. You know, there's so many things that have come out of it that I didn't expect. A lot of the families have turned up to the races, but not just for their own loved one. You know, they've come to support others, and as a result of that, the families have become friends, and you know, there's so much good come out of it. So it's stuff that I didn't even think about. But
so when you're training, when you were doing all that training, and when you were doing these races, and also yesterday, it's hard, you know, because you're thinking about things. But was it really the memory of those who died that kept you going?
Yeah, that was, you know, the biggest motivation, if you like.
Right.
In the run-up to the race, I'd sort of learn a little bit about them, and the family would send me messages and stories about them. And you know, when you sit there and you think, God, what are we moaning about? You know, we've got nothing to moan about.
You're too right.
So yeah,
you're too right. You really are. I think you're remarkable, Aaron. Thank you so much for coming in. I know that the medals are very precious to you, but you're going to give them to each of the person that you ran.
They're going off to be engraved now, so each medal will be engraved on the back with the name of the victim that I ran that race for, and then I'll be giving them all to the families.
You're fabulous. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much, and for everything that you've done. And we mustn't ever forget.
No, absolutely.
Thank you so much.